Slow start at the front.
Green flag.
Here we go.
Flag.
GT3 at Bathurst.
You got a slow car on the left. Go right.
2 off.
Car on your left. Keep to the right. Clear.
Kind of gave that up to us there, old Christopher, for the time being.
You got a slow car on the right. Slow car ahead. Left side. Stay on the right.
Don't hit me,
Go
don't
right.
hit me,
Clear
don't
on
hit
the
me.
left.
Well done. Well done back there. Don't, yep, hit him, don't hit me. Don't reverse, matey, don't reverse, don't reverse. What's your relative? Go on, after you. Go on. There we go. Oh, hello. Ooh. What are you doing? Oh. It's confusion! There we go. 0x. Maybe I should have drove through the pit lane. Know what I said about that premonition? Could have been worse. So Friesen, thanks for the follow, welcome. Could have been worse. Main thing is, got 4 wheels. Got no damage. Guy behind me hit me, but not I don't think not sufficiently to do any damage. Exactly, Peter. Exactly. And you just got to be patient in those. That's the patient and sensible. 2 things you rarely see on iRacing. That's what I said earlier about I want to get to the finish line basically. Yeah, so we lost, you can see there, we lost about 30 seconds. That cost us. That's a good thing about having the old Delta on there. It clearly illustrates what we lost in that first lap, in that moment. Basically cost us about a pit stop, you might as well say. But I'd rather take time getting through that clean and drive the rest of the race with a working car than bashing my way out of it, picking up damage, and spending the next 40 minutes or whatever it is driving with a damaged car. Especially around here, it's it's a nice track just to drive at the best of times, so from a driver's point of view. can almost guarantee now though, it will be a bloody clean race. Everyone else will be clean, and we've got a number 2 car coming, chasing us down maybe. Put a second up on us last lap, so got an excuse, a reason to go quick, or try and go quick. Do we go back there? Freebie trying to unfreebie himself. Oh, P2 in the pits. Gonna cut up people in the pits by the looks of it. On the relative. P2, P4. The thing is though, had I not screwed up my qualifying, I would have been ahead of that wreck. That's where we paid the price for if I'd done I forget what I said that you should have had 2057 or something. Didn't screw up that second lap. We would have comfortably been past the wreck. So we're going to be up to P19 I think when we pass the line this time, hopefully. I don't like using first gear back there, but it does help me hit the corner. That extra bit of turning. We're going 3 laps, 3 positions that lap I think. Up to 15th. Not so bad. Couple more spots we're being breaking even. We actually went quicker than Rodrigo behind us, that's good news. Just keep my hit my marks basically. Another car in the pits, is that, or is that behind us? Try and get in the 205s and stay there. The big important thing obviously is to not hit a wall. We've taken all that time to keep the car clean. We'll make that work for us. We are closing it on the cars up the road though, slowly but surely. You saw in the previous race, we have a tendency to actually undercut people. Do well in the pit stops for some reason. What's going on here? Christopher in the pits, number 1. That's too early for the pit stop, so that's a freebie essentially. So, from what was a terrible start, ain't looking so bad all of a sudden.
You got a slow car on the left, car stop on the left.
Seems to have got out and walked, I guess. Whoever that was. Oops, got that wrong. I'm glad that Rodrigo back there doesn't seem to be on crazy pace. Means that I hate it when you got someone that's closing you down. He's doing decent pace, but he's not kind of. I was worried that he's going to be gaining a second a lap on me, and kind of that would end up with me overdriving or trying to overdrive. Then mistakes happen, and then we end up in the pits alongside everyone else. Might be that we can get this trio of cars in front of us. Sasha in the pits. I think there's a trio. In the pit cycle. Definitely seem to be quicker. I think they're racing and they're holding each other up, slowing each other up, so if that pit light comes on. I want to get as close to them as possible before we do, but oh, they're crashing.
Got a car on the right.
Going again, Anders at the moment. Give it a little bit of time there just to make sure. I'd rather give it a bit of time and be safe coming through the corner. Seems like he's okay. The only question for me is where are the leaders? Because we gave up 30 seconds earlier. Don't want to do is pit early and possibly end up a lap down. I don't think that's realistic. What's the pit stop here? About 50 seconds maybe total? Entry, pit stop and exit kind of. Trying to think where we're going to be if we pitted now. We could come out ahead of Rocky back there, possibly. In that gap behind 14th. P11. The tyres. Let's take a, yeah, no, that's fine. I'll take that much. Considering how this race started though, going pretty well. Positive high, exactly. I don't know if whoever that was that pitted back there, they could now be pitting for a till the end of the race basically, so there might be a, they might come out ahead of us later on. Uh-oh. Paul having issues. Where are you, Paul? Looks like he's going again. The mountain is taking some victims today. Ideally, we'd like to see Paul pit. That'd be the ideal scenario right now. Over to he goes, crash back there by the looks of it. Yep, he's pitting, lovely jubbly. You must have heard me. Let's keep doing what we're doing. Oh, okay, now we've got Hugh behind us. Don't want anyone near me, basically, on track. If I feel like Hugh's putting me under pressure or something, I'm going to pit. Just want to keep running my pace without any kind of stress. I don't think he will. I think he's going to be too far back. Pull out the pits back there pretty quickly. So I think Paul just pitted strategically, should we say. I think Paul is a target basically when we come out of the pits. Who's ahead of Paul? Anders. Those are our real targets, I think. I don't know what we need, probably about a 30-second gap. There's 2 seconds behind Paul when he pitted. We're now 25 seconds ahead of him, are we? So 28 seconds, so yeah, probably about a 30-second pit window. So that's our target, try and get those gaps up behind into 30 seconds. It's push time. Which I haven't really been pushing at all. We're just cruising around the mountain kind of thing. Which is my style. We don't have the ability to go fast. If we can get the 205s would be nice. Get the green Delta. Or get the Delta green.
You're in the top 10.
Top 10 hype. We're getting closer to our qualifying pace. Or well, what our qualifying pace should have been had I not butchered the lap. Peter up the road, doing a bad lap last lap. Relatively speaking. They're all quite tightly packed up the road, so we have hope.
You've got about 5 laps of fuel.
Got to be careful at this point. Tyres are starting to, this is where the rear end starts to get a little bit looser. Things can go wrong round Bathurst in an instant. How are we at with regards to Anders? Looks like he's on pace with us. Paul, we don't know really. Anders looks like he might have us covered. I think that's going to be a tough ask to get out ahead of Anders and stay ahead of Anders. Oh, Luke in the pits. Again, if Luke was to come out right behind me there and start being a pain in my rearview mirror, 9 seconds back, he's not a problem. Not going to be putting me off until we need to pit, hopefully. Just trying to keep problems to a minimum. Leaders are doing some nice pace up there. 204s can't touch those kind of laps. Barely in 205s. Got a bit loose there. Get a little bit out of shape. We're still on a, yeah, we're still on a 0x as well. Hard on 0x. It is funny though, pre-race I had a feeling something bad was going to happen near the start of the race. Sometimes you just have that sense. Thankfully we made it through it, largely. Where are we at? 4 laps on the fuel. Anders is doing good pace back there though. Certainly got pace on me, so I don't think we're going to get anywhere near Anders. I forget who it was behind Anders. More of a realistic possibility. I think top 10 is going to be a struggle. Oh, whoa, nearly got loose. Felt the rear dropping away from me there. Come on. Oh, Chris up the road actually started in pit road. I think everyone in front of us is on similar kind of pace to myself. At least when I'm not nearly dropping it over the mountain. Yellow light is on. We're going to be 2 laps next time by, so we've got 1 more lap. Peter and Thomas are right on top of each other up there, so things can happen. Especially on this pit road entry as well, that's another potential hotspot. Seen some crazy things happen on pit road entry on this track.
You've got about 2 laps of fuel.
Having to be very cautious through there now. Tyres are whoa, yeah. Tyres are a little bit past their best. Well, we've held the gap back to Anders at 24. Who is it? Paul. Well, Paul's over 30 seconds, so that was the target, to get it over 30 seconds. So it looks like we're going to be good on Paul, or thereabouts. I think that gap was about 28 when he came out of the pits. We've gapped him a bit, or increased the gap. Oh, Fernando up the road, P3 doing a bad lap. Come on. Wiggles, thanks for follow, welcome. So we are boxing this lap. Got to be careful through here. Rear end is
one lap of fuel left.
Rear end is a bit twitchy through those two left-handers across the top of the mountain right now. Just got to nurse it through the final 7-8 laps. Yeah, I mean, considering how this race has started, I'm happy with anything at this point. We're taking tyres, we're not taking tyres, we're taking fuel. Chris in the pits, can we make up some time on pit road entry? Don't want to overdo it, but I didn't. I missed the pit limiter button. We're all good. We're all good. All good. A little bit too much fuel, but too much over too little. Is it? Okay. So nothing I can do about that.
Go, go, go!
Here's Anders. Anders is getting by us, but we're going to be comfortably ahead of Paul. Well, I said comfortably, I don't know about, maybe not comfortably, but decent margin about that. So we're P11, I think, as things stand. Chris and Anders could start racing, might help us in the long run. We've got back mark up there as well.
The leader's pitting now.
Jim put me off a little bit there, coming into that corner. I thought he was going to say slow car on the left or something. So as I hear Jim's voice, I kind of, my foot hovers above the brake. The voice of impending doom. I think the thing now is to bring this home with what we got. Hopefully stay ahead of Paul. I'll say I'm pretty confident we've been lapping quicker than him. Whilst he pre-pit stop, basically. Just got to not worry too much about the gaps. Try and get the delta down would be nice, but one thing I would like, actually, I don't know if we can have that in iRacing, but reset delta button. Mid-race or something, because right now I want a delta almost since I pitted over the last few laps. My delta's from earlier in the race when we had good tyres. We ain't got good tyres now. Delta's not really relative to what I've got underneath me. That could be even more of a factor when you have draft. We haven't had any draft all race long. But those guys up the road are really getting close, and the back marker as well. 3 cars, very little room, tight track, things can happen. Looks like Hughes successfully got out of the way and let them by it. Good back marker by the looks of it, which is what you want to see when you're coming up to a back marker. We're like behind. What's Paul? Well, we don't know my lap time. Paul only done a 2:07. That's the out lap, was it? I think as well, maybe. Don't think that's a relative lap. 5 to go next time by it. This has been a bad lap though, hasn't it? I really do need to I don't know, has it been a bad? Obviously it has been a bad lap, but the gap behind and in front hasn't really grown or shrunk, so bad lap on my delta, but at this stage of the race I don't think we can be expecting session best laps. Oh, Paul's at the moment. That's that problem solved. Takes the pressure off me now. Just bring it home. Paul's had another moment. Paul's obviously got issues back there. I thought I had a big moment of some kind. Yeah, he's in the pits. Unlucky that man. I almost wonder if I'm like the last of the runners on the lead lap at least. Yeah, Maxim's back there. We're comfortably ahead of them, so it's the other thing I was saying, like yesterday, or not yesterday, but earlier in the race, it's like just finishing lead lap in many of these races is good enough to, oh crikey, good enough to get you a respectable result at least. Pace has definitely dropped off though. Don't like doing 206s. My pace is really fallen off the cliff in the last later laps. Oh, hello. Sasha standing 17th. Hopefully not going to be a problem. That's why I don't want that. Don't want problems. Seem to be pulling away from so they might have damage. Last thing I want at this stage, especially where my tyres are at, is someone all over the back of me. Yoicks. There we go. Crazy how slow we are though. Over a second already down on normal pace. Pace is not there in the later laps. Got loads of fuel. Well, not too wide, but those guys up the road are battling. Definitely still some potential for some things to happen. Seems like Hugh up the road is pretty good pace, so I think we're just going to finish behind him. Happy to finish behind him as well. I say pretty good pace relative to me, which is not good pace. Come on. We're still on that 0x as well. I shouldn't probably mention it, but probably jinxing it by mentioning it. My pace has dropped so far off the pace though. I don't know. It's kind of weird because I don't feel like I've been doing anything different. Still driving as quick as I can. Just haven't been able to drive as quick. Hey then, turn 7. Welcome. Like my tyres have dropped off more than the guys up the road. Pardon me. Yeah, I didn't even take tyres. You don't take tyres, do you? I didn't take tyres. Shannon, thanks for following. Welcome. I don't think anyone takes tyres in these races. I wonder how much extra time a pit stop or a tyre stop would take. It might like, I don't know, we could have been like, let's just say we could have been doing 205s, high 205s, call it 206 flats on average over the last, I don't know when I pitted. So it's only a second a lap on paper. So I don't think it does it warrant the time, the extra pit stop time. I don't know how long a tyre change takes. Morning, James. Yeah, nice one, Goblin. I think Twitch chat is being a bit twitchy. someone said earlier. But when you consider we gave up...
You just got the white flag. That means one more lap to go.
We lost 30 seconds basically on the first lap. If you put me 30 seconds up the road, that's where we could have been. Oh, hello. Oh, that's fun. That's a position. Hello, hello, hello. A bit of a race from the last lap. Fernando, he's obviously had issues. Yeah. The top. Oh, Thomas up the road as well.
Car stops on the right. Go right.
Oh, don't reverse, you muppet. He turned him. Yay! Top 10 hype. And the 0x. Well, we ain't got there yet, but from where this race has gone to how it's ending, I would not have put the start and the finish of this race kind of together. Goes to show how things can change over the course of a race, especially at Bathurst. Who was that? That was Thomas, wasn't it? That spun originally, I think. And unlike us early on in the race, he wasn't holding his brake, and can kind of understand it a bit more on last lap though. Last lap in comparison to first lap is happy days. What a great result that is from P9.
Ticket flag. Great job, you did really well.
P9 with, you might as well say, a 30-second bloody stop and go, for whatever you want to call it. I will take that. Started 17th, finished P9. Let's have a look back at that one. Just fast forward it up the hill. All good at this point. We made an overtake back there. All feeling good. And now comes 3 into 1 in front of us, and we just had to. We couldn't do anything else, and that guy reversed into him. At this point, we're just waiting for the guy behind me to. I was patient in this scenario. Wait for him to sort himself out, then then there's more traffic coming by. Just waiting for the number 2 to sort himself out. Then he thought about reversing. What we got going again? Through all the race, all we got, the off track was in the quali. Just the 1-0X, which was with that wall basically, right at the start, but no damage done to the car. Kept it clean, and from P17 on the grid, we finished P9. I'm happy with that. Happy day.